Hello everyone, Donut Donny here, and welcome to a new mini-series when we're going back in time into that TARDIS, back to where football games are very new. And this is a game which is 40 years old, actually, 41 years old. Came out in 1982, and it's probably one of the most famous football management games that ever got released, and there was a lot of clones that came from this game. And this, of course, is Football Manager 1982, which was um, very popular. The company that made it, Addictive Games, and the guy who was in charge of Addictive Games was a guy called Kevin Toms, who's actually making this game now onto, I think it's onto the Android mobile phone, and also it's going to be released on a PC game. He's kind of made a game very similar to this, of course. Well, this sold many copies, came out on many formats as well, including the Commodore, the Spectrum, which were two of the most popular 8-bit computers here in the UK in the 1980s. And I actually played this game on the Spectrum 48K all those years ago. And it's nice to go back and see what made the game so famous. Of course, there is now so many football manager games out there, very successful ones who've sold millions of copies. But I think they all have to say thank you to this game here. It's very basic, of course. Remember, this game is 41 years old, so of course it would look a bit basic, I suppose the word is. But we're going to go and have a go for a little while and see how we do, and then yeah, we'll, we'll just take it as it is. So this is the main menu. As you can see here, there's not many options. There's sell list players, there's a print score. Yes, you could print your score from your old dot matrix printer if you wanted to. Obtain a loan or pay off a loan. Change your skill level, change team or player names. Now again, remember this is way back in 1982, so some of these teams might not exist anymore. Definitely all the players don't play there anymore. Most of them have well, all of them have retired. And then you can save your game, but this is on my PC, so we won't be saving the game. But on this eliminator, we can actually make the game go a lot quicker, which is good up here. So if we need to, we'll do that. But let's go through these options first. So the first one, sell list your players. So here's your players. Some very famous names, and there's not much sound in this game. You heard that beep. That's probably one of the few sounds you're going to hear in this game. So, and probably the first thing you notice here is you've got your defense, midfield, and attack. There's actually no goalies. The goalie just kind of does not exist in Football Manager. You always put him as player number one. Like number one is P. Parks, Phil Parks, who was actually a goalie in real life. But you don't have to select him. So strangely enough, there's no goalies in this game, which is very strange. They just are added as a defensive number. So when you play your opponents, they just look at all the ratings, the defense, midfield, attacking rating, and then the game randomly picks a winner. Well, again, if you've got a lot more better players than the opposing side, then you would probably win the game. So I'm not going to sell any players though, because I haven't got much of a side as it is. So we're going to go straight into it. So we've already said you can change your skill level, you can change your team or player name, so you can go in anytime and change that. So it's very user friendly. So we type 99 to continue, and now of course this keyboard is, even though I'm on the PC, it thinks it's a Spectrum, so the keyboard thinks it's a Spectrum as well. So you have to be very careful what you press. So we're straight into the FA Cup match round one. I'm playing as Oxford City, and we're actually in Division 3. Now, a lot of you are saying, what is Division 3? Of course, this is back into the 1980s, so there's no Premier League. So in the olden days, you used to have Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4. And then, so the equivalent of Division 1 is now the Premier League, Division 2 is the Championship, Division 3 is now League 1, Division 4 is now League 2. Hope that makes sense. But anyway, Scunthorpe for Oxford, so we're in the high division, so we should win this game. So it comes up now with the ratings. So you can see the energy, we've got the same energy as Scunthorpe. Our morale is a lot higher than Scunthorpe, and there you go, the defence, midfield and attack. Our defence is 7 against their 2, midfield is 6 against their 7, so they've got a slightly better midfield, but our attack is a lot more better than their attack. But as you can see, we've only picked 9 players, so we have to pick 2 more players to get the game going. Now on the right hand side you can see the P's means the players got picked, I means they're injured, and then if it's a yellow block there, look at A Martin and look at C Regis, Civil Regis. You can see both of them are free to be picked, so I've only got 2 players I can pick, and so I'll have to pick both of them in. So I'm going to add player number 4 as A Martin to play, so you'll see when I click 4 the game does the screen again and A Martin is picked, and then I have to pick another one which is Cyril Regis number 17, and that will be 11 players hopefully. So I can see why my midfield is worse than their midfield because I've only got 2 midfielders, but I've got 1, 2, 3, is that 4 in defence, 2 midfielders and 5 attack. How's that work out? So we're going to carry on anyway. So these are the new stats with the 2 new players. So morale, energy's gone up a little bit. So our defence is so much better than theirs. Midfield, of course, stays at aim, but our attack is a lot more better than theirs. So we should win this quite easily. Now, let's go into the game. And remember, this is 41 years ago. We're in white, by the way. I'll keep quiet so you can hear the sound effects. There we go, 1-0 up. Doesn't tell you who scores it, but we're 1-0 up. Hopefully in the future episode you will see Football Manager 2 and how things have changed since then. And they have changed a lot, obviously. So we won 3-0. We got gate receipts of £10,000, which is good. You're through to the next round, yay! But we did lose £400 because I think we were away. That's probably why. We got £106,592. We owed £40,000. Do we want to buy a player? We can't because we can't afford one. So we type 99. And that's basically the game, I'm afraid. That's just what you do. And yeah, these are all the options you had in the game. Sorry about that, I had a mini coughing break. So let's just carry on for a few more games. Let's see if we can get better. We're back in the league now, so we're in a league game away again, so we're going to lose money again against Brentford. Brentford are now, of course, a Premier League side. Oxford City have just got promoted into the National League by the time of this recording. So you can see that this game, this side are in our division are actually much better than our last opponents. So our morale is still good, our defence is just beaten theirs, our midfield is still poor, and our attack is still good, but we've had another player injured, so we're running out of players. But a lot more players are available now, so Owen and McCall are both fit, and so is D. Watson. Now you can see that Osman, number 7, has got energy of 1, which means he needs to be replaced. So we're going to replace someone first, so add player to the side. So let's add number 16, McCall, in. And then let's take out number 7. Player not available. 07. Player not available. Okay, so it's not letting me add any more players. So let's try take out Daniel. No, okay, let's just carry on then. Let's try see to change the team again. Let's go back and see if we can take a player out. So I want to take number 7 out. No, it's not letting me do it. So this screen can only be used for adding players, oddly. Okay, so we'll just carry on then. I think it's in the sell and list players option. Sell list players, is that where we go and change players? So we'll do that after this game's gone. Brentford take the lead. It's all Brentford at the moment. Oh, good stop there by our defence. Even though, yeah, we lost 1-0. That's a bit of a shame. And here is the league results. And the league table. Now I think we're going normal speed at the moment. Thanks to Eliminator, we can speed it up if we want to. But we're currently second in the table after just 2 games. You don't see any win, drawn or loss. You just see the for and against and how many points we got. And you can see there's only 16 clubs in this division. So it's still very basic. But we did make money, surprisingly. We made £3,000 in that game, even though we were away. Now, because we made money, we need to, I think, because we've got such a small side, we need to go and buy players. And this guy is only skill 1, but we're going to see if we can bid for him. Let's put £10,000. He's worth £10,000. No, it's been refused. So let's put £15,000 in, just above his value. Yay, he's joined us. Sell or list your players. So let's go to A. Let's see if we can change type of number of player to be sold or 99 to come. No, we can't. So I wonder how we can change the side then, or can't we just do it? Really weird, that one. So can sell or list your players. Well, that's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's strange that I can't actually just change my squad if I want to. It's just you have to keep them in. So let's carry on. Bristol Rovers is the next game. We'll play one more game, and then I think you'll probably get the gist of what the game's about. Maybe we can do it here because we've got 11 players. Yes, here we go. We can actually change it now because we've got 11 players. So when you've got 9 or 10 players, it doesn't let you make changes. So I'm going to take 7 out. No, 7's not allowed. Okay, let's take number 2 then. Can we? Number 2? Yes, number 2's in. It's going to tell me, yeah, here we go. It's going to tell me the player to remove, which is number 7. There we go, and that's how you do it then. So we're going to add number 13 in. There you go. And it's going to ask me what player to remove. We'll take out one of our strikers. Mr. Donut, I'm afraid, is going to leave. And yep, there we go. We've got 11 players in. Any other players got low energy? Oh yes, number 1 certainly has got very low. Let's take number 1 out, which is actually the goalie. So we're going to put our new signing in, number 22, and we're going to take out number 1. Now you think the game will probably say, what's going on? You've got no goalie. Nope, because goalies don't really matter in this game. That's how basic it is. There we go, 99 to continue. So our defence is a bit lower, but our defence, midfield and attack is actually much better than Bristol Rovers. So let's carry on. So let's see if we win this game. We lost against Brentford in the last game, remember? Nope, we didn't score in that one. Let's see how well we're doing this one. Yay, I think that was a deflected shot, but we did go in. Well, it did go in. Oh, and then they scored. 1-1. Oh, this is a Bristol Rovers attack. Bristol Rovers are winning, which is a bit surprising actually, because all our stats except for our defense were much better than theirs. Oops. Are we going to have another defeat, I guess? I hope not. Let's see. Oh, no goal. It looks like we are going to lose. We did lose 2-1. That's being a bit unlucky, actually. So 2 defeats. Let's wait until the league table is calculated. We're going down the table. We're now down in 12th position, looks like it. Oh, we lost quite a bit of money there. 15,000. Oh, this is a good player, but we just can't afford him. So let's carry on for another game. FA Cup, yeah, it's a pretty good game. Against Bury. Bury, who don't exist anymore, but they dropped out of the league, I think, 2 years ago. They are coming back now. I think there was AFC Bury, had an agreement now with Bury, and they reformed the club. So, be good to see Bury back again. So, again, we're in white. We're always in white in this game. Oh, but our form's been awful. We've lost the last 2 games, and the only game we've won was a FA Cup game. And of course, in this, there's no penalties, no extra time. Oh, deflected goal. There you go, we scored. And another goal. Ah, so that's good. We win 2-0, so that's good. Very brief highlights, of course. We're through to the next round. It doesn't actually tell you who we're playing in the next round. And we actually lost money as well. So 99 to continue. And that's the gist of the game, basically. So it's very, very simple compared to games nowadays. You don't do too much. But we will try other football games very similar to Football Manager. You'll see some games which are virtually identical to Football Manager, and then you'll see some other games which would have changed a lot since those days. We'll just play one more game. I'm going to add Osman back into the side because our defence was lacking a bit. I'm going to take Brian Talbot out, number 15. See if that helps. Put Phil Parks back in, and take out Phil Neal, number 3, because his energy is down to 1. Take him out. So I'm trying to get the energy levels up to a good amount, and then I'm going to put Doe back in. Of course, we don't know who scores the goals. It doesn't tell you who's the player, who scored the goal, who did this, who did that. So we're going to it's just a guessing game, and let's see how we get on this one. So against Cardiff, everything we're actually much better than them except for our attack, which is just hope our defensive midfield actually does a good job. Let's see. So again, we're playing in white. Oh, that deflected, didn't go in. But that one did. So we're 1-0 up away to Cardiff. Cardiff, who are nowadays in the Championship, of course. Suddenly we're scoring goals, which is good to see. Oh, that went through about 3 defenders, literally 3-0. It's a long shot, 40, 50 yards out, but he hit it straight at a defender. Here he goes again. Another goal. 4-0. This is more like it. There we go. 4-0 and £14,000. And let's see how the other match has gone. The other Oxford team doing very well. So the table is now showing. Let's see what the table's now showing. Brentford top 12 points, and Oxford, who should be Oxford United, on 10, and we've gone up now to 7th. So that's Football Manager 1982, a very successful game which went over loads of formats, and lots of people loved this game, and it's nice to go back and see what this game was like. And yeah, let me know in your comments if you've got memories of these old games, or if you're new to these games, this is what they were like 40 odd years ago. Very simple, but still a great memories from this, and great enjoyment. So thanks for tuning in to this, and I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.